Hello again, this is Patty Bennett. I blog at pattystamps.com and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I hope you enjoyed my previous video and when I showed you how to make these projects with the Falling in Love designer paper. Today we are going to make this project. All of these projects were Falling in Love series projects that I shared with my Love to Stamp group team of demonstrators in our recent online event. So today we are going to make this, and let me show you the supplies that you'll need. If you remember the supply packet that I showed you in the other video, I was showing you this beautiful patterned paper from the Falling in Love suite. This paper is also called Falling in Love. You'll find it in the Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog, page 51, right up here at the top. So this is a beautiful suite of products. We are going to also be using the stamp set over here on page 52 called So in Love. Sorry about my voice. I'm still just battling this crazy cough thing. Anyway, so in that suite of products, they have a paper pack that you can purchase with coordinating colors. And one of them is Sahara Sand. And I decided to use that on this card. So I have my Sahara Sand card base. It's just 8.5 by 5.5 scored down the middle. I have a piece of Very Vanilla that is cut a little smaller at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that is going to go here on the inside. And then I have a piece of the patterned paper for the front of the card. We're going to stamp on this, and then we're going to do some cutting. I thought this was a really fun tip to just stamp directly on this patterned paper, and you don't even have to color in the flowers. Don't they look neat? They look like you took a lot of time to watercolor them, but in reality, you didn't color anything. So I'm just going to use a Memento black ink pad. You can use any black pad because we're not doing any coloring, so it doesn't really matter. And I just stamped 4 of them right down the side, and I tried to overlap them just ever so slightly, you can see here, so that they looked like they were kind of connected. And then I took my Sahara Sand card and I adhered these two together before I started to cut. You can use any adhesive that you like. My personal favorite is Fast Fuse. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some pieces, stripes, strips, whatever you want to say, of Fast Fuse on the back of that piece of patterned paper. And then put that down onto the front of my card. And then I am simply going to cut right around the outline of these petals. So I am cutting those 2 layers together. You probably do not need to see me cut the whole thing, so I'll be back in just a minute when it's all cut. While I'm finishing up cutting this, I just wanted to mention, if you did watch the other video with those other projects, you probably saw my giveaway offer. So be sure to head over to that video that I posted a couple days ago so that you can see that giveaway offer for the whole packet of supplies that I used for my Love to Stamp group meeting. I'm giving away 1 packet to 1 lucky viewer. And so inside I just put this layer of Very Vanilla just because the Sahara Sand is just a little bit dark to write on, and I loved the contrast that it gave there when you close up this card. So isn't that a fun idea? Super fast and simple. I simply finished it off by using my So in Love stamp set and this sweet little stamp that says So in Love. I stamped it again in black on a scrap from the paper that I had from my projects from the Falling in Love suite, and then I die cut one of the scallop circles out of another scrap and just layered it behind there. And then this is one of the Falling in Love embellishments. Beautiful little metal vanilla colored embellishment. I stuck it on with a Stampin' Dimensional. And then the beautiful, very vanilla satin ribbon is what I used to tie off that card there. So again, all of these things are available in my online store. Go to pattystamps.com, click on any of the shop online buttons, and then you'll also find them here on pages 50, 51, and 52 in the Occasions catalog. Lots of great ideas for this suite of products. All the coordinating colors are listed here. You can get the cardstock pack. There's a nice embossing folder. Here are the embellishments, doilies, and ribbon, and the paper that we used today and on the other projects that I shared with you in the previous video. So remember, go to the other video, leave a comment if you want to be entered to win one of the packets with all those supplies. And I would love to hear from you if you have any questions or comments about the projects. Thanks for joining me.